lastly, before we go to break, let's play this clip. I don't know if people are aware of this, but Israel is a conscript nation. You turn 18, you go to the army, unless you have some type of religious exemption or some other activity. But everybody goes to the army in the way that, like, you graduate junior high, you go to high school here.
Yeah. It plays a huge part in how militarized and radicalized the society is.
And this has always been the case. And it is also, I think, very much romanticized in Israeli society. Israeli society, to the extent that there's still a secular communitarian vibe in Israel. Much of the sort of like the strands of socialism that were there in the early days and expressed in kibbutzim life has been sort of the last vestige, the last greatest vestige, I guess, to be more specific, is in the military. And so and I think like I saw some response to this, to the extent that I followed it over the course of last week, that what this guy was doing, it's easy to sort of like overpraise him. But I think it's also easy for us in the United States to not fully understand the implications of an 18-year-old publicly saying, I'm not going into the army because of these reasons. It is in a society that is 80% supportive of what is going on. And aside from that, the support for the military in Israel and going into this is an act of bravery. Yeah. Oh, yes. But I'm saying the expectations are, I don't think we have anything equivalent, frankly, in this country to to going into the military in the way that they do. I mean, and
the kid is 18. We're about to play a hero. And like this, I can't think of a time in your life when social pressure is more pronounced from your peers than when you're 18 years old. So it's the societal pressure and then like the social pressure and the romanticization of it. And the fact that all of his friends are probably getting conscripted as well. That's what just thinks like is so moving to me about this act of
and his
defiance.
Bubble, like he appeared on Hassan's Twitch stream, I believe, with like Noah Colwyn, and like that when we had Ilan Pappy on, it talked about how like we need the messages to come from outside of Israel, because for the messages within are just let's continue the bombing campaign. Maybe there's a problem with Netanyahu, and this kid has gotten those messages and is talking, converse with people. So being supportive of people like this kid standing up like this, I think is really important.
Check this out. Yeah, I think at that point he's heading off to jail. 30 days in jail.
Tal Mitnick is his name.
More people should follow him.